Welcome back, my 2A family. Today we're going to go over my 11.5 home defense gun as of right now, and it has been for a couple years now. I hope everyone is doing well and safe. One thing I do want to mention is I feel like the last few years I see a lot of hate between all these other YouTubers just trashing on each other. Anything that has to do with guns, I just don't understand. We're all here for the same thing. Our rights, freedoms, and to spread the 2A community. We're all here for these guys, right? So I don't know. That's just my take. Stay away from the drama. I don't agree with it. I feel like if someone wants to do something certain to their gun and that's how they want to run it, let them run it. It doesn't matter. Again, we're all here for the same thing at the end of the day. Sorry it's taken a while. Been busy with work this last week and a half. And I was hoping to get out my 14.5 build, but unfortunately, I haven't got my round count down on what I want to put through it. So I'm thinking hopefully within the next 3 to 4 days, you guys will see that video. I like to try to get around 2,000 to 3,000 rounds to make sure anything I'm reviewing, I know and ensure you guys it will pass the test of time. As you can see, had to take my brace off, unfortunately, which blows, especially if I need to use it now in a home defense situation. So let's hope that doesn't happen. And we'll just go ahead and jump right in. 11.5 BCM BFH carbine barrel. It is chrome lined. And then also BCM BCG and standard A2 birdcage flash hider. BCM block and tube, and the rail is a BCM QRF 10.5 quad rail. Now, when you purchase these rails, they'll say that this is 10 inches, 11 inches, so forth. Just keep in mind, they are not going to be exactly 10, 11. They'll be a ½ inch longer. So just take that into consideration when you're doing your build, because that can definitely affect, especially like here, if I were to have an additional ½ inch, it would be covering the threads on my barrel. So just keep that in mind. And on the other side, it's my Cloud Defensive Rain 3.0. I will be putting this on a different rifle because of how long it is. And probably go with the Mini Rain 3. And I'll be putting this on something else. Preferably my 14.5 or my 13.7. I'm not too sure yet. And as you guys can tell, it is clear and safe. It's flagged. This is the Voltor upper and Radian ADAC fully ambi lower. The fitment between the two are phenomenal with no wiggle. Not saying it'll be like that with everything or every other company, or even if you were to buy these two, not saying it's going to be perfect. I think I just got lucky on that part. But I mean, as you can tell, there is like hardly any wiggle in this. No play, which is nice. I prefer that. Not that it makes a huge difference. Some say it does. This one has the LaRue MBT 2-stage trigger. I love these triggers, and I already have a review on these triggers if you want to go check them out. I just made a video a couple weeks ago on them. Very good triggers. Obviously, if I think so, it's on my home defense gun, and they haven't let me down yet from all the testing I've done with them. So if that helps you out. Radian Talon safety selector and Radian Raptor charging handle. And then Daniel Defense iron sights. EOTech XPS 2-0. So this is the non-night vision. Eventually, I'm hoping I will get nods. Maybe. I don't know. It's expensive. and it is sitting on the Unity fast riser. And you guys could probably see that a little better here. So, and when I did have my brace on here, I would run the Blue Force Gear Vickers sling. I have mentioned these slings previously in my videos, and these are definitely my favorites. I have ran others. The only other one I could say that is comparable to this, at least that I prefer myself, Faro Concept Slingster. That one's nice. It's not as thick as this one, so that could be a plus depending on what you're going for. This one is definitely thick, durable. The Faro Concepts is very durable as well. Moving back, it's a BCM QD plate and castle nut. And then for the buffer tube, this is the Voltor A5 buffer tube with the Voltor A5 H3 buffer and Springco green spring. If you're curious what the weight is on the A5 H3 buffer, it is exactly 6.08 ounces. And this thing runs flawlessly. It ejects perfectly. Haven't ever had any issues with cycling. That will probably change once I suppress it. So we'll see. Let's talk about the light for a minute, actually. So the Cloud Defensive Rain 3.0. I got this as soon as it came out and it dropped. It comes in a complete kit with the mount for only Picatinny. And then it also comes with your pressure switch, which is nice, getting that in a full, complete assembly instead of having to buy separate things like tail caps. And I know people that still do that, which that's fine if that's what they prefer. I didn't get that far into that. I like this setup. I will eventually change this mount out. Probably go with Arasaka on the other gun to get it a little further forward. And the gun I will be putting this on, it's not a quad rail, it's an M-lock. So I will definitely have to go with a different mount. Okay, so again, for the light, let's go over the specs on the light. So this thing is very bright, and it's honestly probably too bright for home defense. I'll have to do a video at night and show you guys what I'm talking about. It's crazy. So it's 100,000 with the 18650 battery. That's Candela's. And then it's 1250 lumens output and 65 minutes runtime. And it can also take 2 CR123 batteries, so that's a plus, being compatible with other batteries. And the one that is in here is the 18650 rechargeable. Oh, and when you order this light, I don't know if you order it from anybody else, if it's the same, but I know when I ordered it straight from Cloud Defensive, it did come with the charger, which I thought that was awesome that they threw that in there. I mean, granted, the light is expensive, but I think it's well worth the money for what you get, how bright it is, durability, and so forth. And if you guys are curious about the wrap that's on this, it's the Ranger wrap. These are pretty neat. Same wrap as on the EOTech. But yeah, guys, that's the setup. It's my home defense. Yeah, we'll see if that changes. Hopefully something changes with this whole brace fiasco, and I hope we get that win. I think we deserve that win, don't you? Other than that, guys, stay safe, like and sub, give me some comments for feedback. Take it easy, guys.